Had his boundaries are flexible. And when a man sends those signals, the relationship is already dead before it even begins. Emotionally strong men don't chase because they've detached their self-worth from women entirely. Their confidence isn't built on how many women want them. It's built on the battles they've fought, the temptations they've overcome, the discipline they've cultivated. They've gone through the fire alone. They've faced their demons in silence. They've buried old versions of themselves just to become the man they are now. And after going through all of that, do you really think they're going to beg for someone's attention? Never. They're not afraid to be alone. That's one of the key differences. Weak men fear solitude. They need to be liked, to be validated, to be wanted. They can't handle silence. But strong men, they embrace it. They use that silence to sharpen themselves, to train, to read, to plan, to rest, to execute. While the average guy is swiping, texting, overthinking, and chasing, the strong man is building. And women feel that. They feel that difference. It's not loud. It's not flashy, but it's real. And here's the paradox. When you stop chasing women, you actually start attracting them. When your energy shifts from, I need her, to, I'm good either way, everything changes. Your posture changes. Your tone changes. Your vibe changes. You stop overcompensating. You stop performing. You stop being reactive. You just show up calmly, confidently, fully rooted in who you are. And that's when they feel it, that quiet strength, that grounded masculinity. And suddenly, they're the ones leaning in. Not because you're playing games, not because you're using tactics, but because you're living from abundance. You're not thirsty. You're not desperate. You're full. You don't need them. You choose them. And that difference is everything. You want to know why emotionally strong men never chase women? It's because chasing is what you do when you believe someone else holds more value than you. It's what you do when your self-worth depends on someone else's validation. The truth is, when a man is centered, disciplined, and focused on his mission, he has no time or desire to chase, because his life already has meaning. He's not looking to be completed. He's not wandering around hoping a woman will give his life direction. He already has direction. He is the direction. Weak men chase because they're empty. They have nothing going on inside. No fire, no clarity, no vision. And so, when a woman shows up, they make her the goal. She becomes the purpose. She becomes the prize. But strong men know they are the prize. Not in some arrogant, delusional way, but in the calm, grounded truth that says, I've worked for this. I've suffered. I've built. I've conquered parts of myself that no one will ever see. So no, I won't chase you. I'll attract you by becoming who I was meant to be. The man who chases is a man who believes she is the center of the story. But the strong man is already writing his own story. He doesn't abandon his narrative just to be a character in someone else's fantasy. He knows that real relationships, real connection, real intimacy, they grow when two people walk together with mutual respect. Not when one person is chasing and the other is running away. That's not love. That's emotional imbalance. You see it every day. Guys double texting, waiting hours just to get a one-word reply, canceling plans with friends just in case she wants to hang out, always saying yes, always available, always trying to say the right thing, doing everything in his power to be picked, to be liked, to be wanted. And what does he get in return? Disrespect, indifference, breadcrumbs. Why? Because he trained her to see him as low value. He showed her that his time means nothing, that his attention is free. Chasing also creates imbalance. You chase, she pulls away. You try harder, she loses respect. You become more available, she becomes more distant. And the more you try to fix it, the worse it gets. Because the truth is, respect can't be negotiated. Desire can't be argued into existence. You can't logic your way into someone's heart. They either feel it or they don't. And the more you chase, the more you confirm that you're not the one. The emotionally strong man would rather lose a woman than lose himself. He would rather walk away than beg. He would rather start over than bend his values. Because at the core of his identity is one simple truth. My dignity is not for sale. He doesn't panic when a woman pulls back. He doesn't spiral when a text goes unanswered. He doesn't chase someone who's unsure about him. Why? Because he knows he's not in the business of convincing anyone. He's not marketing himself like a product. He's not auditioning. He's not competing. His life is already full. And if she fits into that life, great. But if not, he lets her go with peace. Let's talk about emotional mastery. That's what separates the strong man from the rest. He feels desire, but he's not ruled by it. He feels attraction, but he doesn't act out of desperation. He's not immune to beauty, but he's also not controlled by it. He knows how to delay gratification. He knows how to pause, to breathe, to walk away. He doesn't let lust trick him into chasing someone who's not right for him. He doesn't let loneliness turn into weakness. He turns inward. He trains. He improves. And in that space, he builds the kind of presence that no woman can ignore. Because deep down, women want strength. Not fake, performative strength, but real inner strength. The kind that doesn't flinch. The kind that stands tall in silence. The kind that walks away without anger. That's the man who leaves an impression. That's the man she remembers. Not the one who begged. Not the one who chased. Not the one who leaves an impression. That's the man she remembers. Not the one who begged. Not the one who chased. Not the one who blew up her phone. The one who said nothing and walked. Strong men know that every time they choose dignity over desperation, they elevate themselves. And they don't just apply this to dating. They apply it to everything. Business, friendships, family. They don't chase. They lead. They offer. And if it's not matched, they walk. That's not arrogance. That's emotional control. That's boundaries. That's high standards. That's what happens when a man stops outsourcing his value and starts protecting his peace. Because when you've suffered enough, when you've struggled enough, when you've rebuilt yourself from rock bottom, you don't just give yourself away anymore. You become selective. You become quiet. You move differently. And sometimes women won't understand that. They'll call you cold, distant, unavailable. But what they're really feeling is your strength. And only the right kind of woman will respect it. Only the one who's done her own work. The one who doesn't need to be chased because she values connection over control. So no, emotionally strong men don't chase women. They attract them by becoming everything they were meant to be. And if she's meant to walk beside him, she'll make it known. She'll meet him halfway. And if she doesn't, he won't chase. He'll keep walking, eyes forward, head high, and heart intact, because his peace is more valuable than her attention, because his mission is more important than her mood swings, because his purpose is more permanent than her presence. Let other men chase. Let them beg. Let them bend. You stay grounded. You build. You lead. And you never, ever chase.